Your husband died last night.
Yeah.
Maybe we should explain that a little bit.
Yeah, especially since you're sitting right here and you're not a ghost.
Welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels with your hosts, Sean and Marianne Dawn.
Well, hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
And I'm your co-host, Marianne Donnelly.
Big night last night.
Yes.
Huge night.
Yes.
So this one is for Dark Shadow Ghost Tours.
Right.
Okay, but it's actually part of Our Haunted Travels because this is basically our life. We're documenting what we do outside of school through Our Haunted Travels. All right, so let me explain this a little bit. We've never got the question from anybody on our YouTube channel yet. So we'll address it now. Maybe it'll pop up later. We're both educators. We work for a school. We don't really make that much money. How can we afford to travel to all these different places and pay for the locations and the travel and all that other stuff? Well, what we do is we put on murder mystery dinners as part of Dark Shadow Ghost Tours, and that helps offset some of the cost of if we put together a large ghost hunt, or if you and I go travel, or we take the team and go travel. That's how we pay for it. Okay, it's murder mystery dinners, right?
Some of it, yes.
Well, some of it. Okay.
It definitely offsets the cost.
Yeah, offsets the cost a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it does get expensive, traveling. So anyways, last night we put on, I don't know, I forget how many, 17, 18, what, I don't know what number
like
we're
that.
at. We put it on Till Death Do We Part as a fundraiser for St. Rose in Girard, which is roughly, 10, 15 minutes from us, different town over. And it's basically a mock wedding reception where the guests come, and they're guests coming to a wedding reception. They're coming.
They
in.
get immersed as soon as they walk in.
They walk through
they
the
check
door.
in. They find out what table they're going to be in, and then literally we have a receiving line just like at a wedding, and they're just right there.
They're right there in the wedding reception, and there's things that go on and so on and so forth, and then the groom doesn't make it. Yeah.
Poor Glenn.
Poor Glenn. So this is actually how Glenn the Ghost, our logo, she's got him on her shirt there too. Glenn the Ghost is named after the groom in this murder.
Well, actually, the groom was named after our ghost to make it more realistic as to why we named the groom Glenn.
I'm never right.
No.
Ever. Anyways, Glenn the Ghost, this is the groom.
Yes.
Okay, so anyways, let's talk about last night, because we have a very long video for you, and what this is going to be is to show you and take you through some of the behind the scenes stuff leading up to the show, the doors opening, parts and pieces of the show, the giveaways, the everything. We're showing you. This is a very long video. I mean, it's approaching.
Can't believe you're going to give them so many details.
Yeah, I'm going to. Why not? Right? This is the third time we did it, and okay, so this is the third time we did it. 239 guests is what we had, and I think that's one of the largest amount of people. I was very, very, very nervous. We haven't done a murder mystery dinner, and as you can see through the videos, I keep saying it's been a year and a half. Reason why I was nervous, not because I have to be in front of these people and do all this other stuff like that. That didn't make me nervous. What made me nervous was, what did we forget? What is going to go wrong? How do we keep everything going? How do we control 239 people? The sound, everything that has to fall into place to put these on. That's what was making me nervous. Was the actors going to be there? I mean, because, that kind of thing. Is the production crew going to show up? All this stuff is going through my mind for the past week. And health-wise, it hasn't been good on me. But That's a whole other story. But anyways, yeah, so I was a little nervous. In some of these videos, I keep saying I'm nervous. You know, it's been a year and a half. It's been a year and a half. But truthfully, honestly, I think it came out awesome. I really do.
Absolutely.
I think it was one of the best productions that we had, and everyone was happy, and it was a great show. The actors were awesome. I mean, the production crew, everything fell into place, and it was great. I don't know why I was so nervous. You weren't nervous at all. I don't know. You were like the star of the show. I don't know how you did not get nervous. When did you even have time to like learn your lines?
Actually, I really didn't look at the script very much. I typed the script.
You see, as the director production thing, I didn't realize she's the star of the show. I really didn't even look at the script that much.
I typed the script. I knew kind of what was supposed to be going on. You know, like you said, this is the third time we've done it, so I knew what things had to happen at each point, and a lot of it's improv anyway, so, you know, that twice through was good enough, right?
So leading up to this, we really had one rehearsal,
Yes.
and not everybody was at the rehearsal.
No, only half of the actors were at the rehearsal.
And then right before the show, we do a run through, and we have video of that showing you
Yeah.
how we get that. But I want to talk about a few more things.
And that's when we actually block it, is at the run through, because every time we do one of these things, we're in a different facility. It's not like
Yes,
we
we
can
have to
block
change
it
things around a little
beforehand.
Right, we have to deal with
So,
the acoustics,
right.
deal with where the guests are sitting and how the tables are placed and all the other.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a couple things about the show last night, because each one is unique. You know, it's different people, different crowd. This one, different actors. I mean, Nicole came back. Nicole's awesome. She's been with us for a while. Your sister played a role. First time she was acting.
Best
Bill
Man
Mecker,
was the first time he
Best
acted.
Man, the groom.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot of first time actors.
A lot of first timers, new production staff. None of the production staff were repeaters. I mean, Chris was part of the production staff. He plays Richard Girard. So, but he was acting.
Right.
So
it was a
he's
little
been
different.
with us for a while. He kind of knows. And a couple times I asked him, I said, Chris, can you just, he knows how to do our sound system and that kind of stuff. He helped set that up. But, wow. That was a big, I'm telling you, honey, that was stressful on me. I don't, you took care of most of it, thankfully. Because I've had stuff going on at work, and I'm like,
You've had stuff going on at work and stuff with your health, and so I just kind of tried to get it done.
You pulled it off. I'm telling you. You pulled a home run on that one. But there's a couple of things I want to talk about. And then our video, I mean, this is going to be a long one. So, if you can't watch the whole thing at once, that's okay. Bookmark it. Come back.
Or
No
maybe
problem.
you can do two. One with us having all this little jibber jabber, and then one with the actual.
You mean two separate videos?
Yeah.
No.
No?
It's all going to be one.
Okay. Hey, I tried to help you out.
She tried to help. Okay. So, you talk a little bit while I find the list.
So,
Ready to
while
go.
you're finding the list, I am the only one of the females from our group that was the actors last night that did not go and get their hair done, their nails done, their makeup done. And I was the lead role. I literally did my hair and makeup without a mirror in a classroom.
You did it without a mirror?
Yeah, all I had was my compact.
Okay.
So I had no idea what I looked like.
You look good.
Thanks, dear.
I would have took you home. Actually, I did take you home.
Yeah, I thought you did.
All right, so, okay. You got a present from one of the guests.
We did. I did, yeah.
So talk about that a little bit.
So coming through the receiving line, as we mentioned, there's a receiving line when you come in. There was actually a guest who handed me a package, and on the package it said from the guest at table 15. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they brought us a present, And I didn't know if it was somebody from the church we were doing it for who did like an extra door prize, or I didn't know if it was actually for us to open. But we did open it up later in the evening, and inside was a bar of soap. And I looked at it, I'm like, I don't get it, I don't understand. And so they're like, well, who did it come from? I'm like, table 15. So I knew where table 15 was. They were like directly across from me on the end. And I'm like, table 15! table 15, what does this mean? I don't understand. And they shouted out, because before the end of the night, someone's going to have to wash their hands, because they knew it was a murder mystery, and I thought that was just so awesome. So, shout out to table 15. Thank you very much.
Thanks for playing along. Here's another thing that I don't have the list, but I just remembered. One of our guests got to play a role, okay? And that was basically the wedding coordinator role, and we drew tickets, and it turned out to be a gentleman, and he did pretty good playing along with that. So there's a couple spots in there, and we have I know one of them we have on a video. Yeah. The other one we didn't catch on video, but with the wedding cake, he was messed up. You called him up, and everyone was like cheering him on and everything.
Yeah, when he got picked too, his whole table just erupted in laughter.
We do have video of that when he got picked.
Hilarious.
So, cookie table. Now we live in Northeast Ohio, specifically Youngstown. That was in Girard, which is kind of like the next town over from us.
Right.
Traditionally in this area is cookie tables. You have cookie tables at weddings.
Yes.
Our wedding, we had
like 100,000 cookies.
It was insane. There was like a whole, I don't know how many tables, 6, 8-foot tables just full of cookies.
Tiered and everything.
And gone. I mean, literally people just hoover them. And then we got very little cookies at our thing. Last night, same thing happened. They had a table full of cookies. And
they had their...
gone. I mean, like crumbs were left on the plate.
They had their teaching staff for the school. Was asked to make cookies for the event. So that was pretty cool. There was not a cookie left at all. Probably by halfway through, I walked over there to go to the cake for the cake cutting, and sure enough, cookies were gone.
So another thing I want to talk about, when we took the playbills and stuff in the back, and all the actors left to go in the back to tally up who was going to win the TV. When I came back out, and you said you saw it too.
Mm-hmm, when I came back out,
the guests were around the head table like ants on sugar. I mean, everything. They were looking at every little detail, and that was awesome because Marianne gets really detailed on certain things, like the medicine bottle. Talk about the medicine bottle.
So I got an old medicine bottle, and I took the label off, and I made a new label. And I put all this information on it, don't do this, don't drive, it'll make you drowsy, that stuff. And I put the father of the bride's name on it. I looked up, because he was supposed to have cancer, and so I looked up cancer medications, and I looked up cancer medications that could be in the format of the shape of the candy we were sticking in it to act as the pills that he would take throughout the night. And I found a name of a medication that could fit that. So I took that and I put it on the label, and then I put pseudo in front of it, because I'm a science person. In science world, we really we add the word pseudo to things that are fake or false. So I put that on the front of it. Well, I guess at some point, probably at this point, when they were examining things on the table, they actually Googled what that chemical was, what that pill was, and they looked it up, and they're like, pseudo means fake or false, so what's up with this? And they were questioning one of our characters, the doctor, and they were like, I don't understand. And it was really cool. My label, I had a RX number and everything. I made it so that it would be looking real. I had no idea that someone was actually going to Google it, but I just didn't want them to,
Even the stuff that you had for the wedding planner, you had like fake invoices. And
yes,
stuff
I had fake invoices about the cake.
Those little details that you put in this, people don't if they don't get up and kind of look around, they don't see that kind of stuff, which was kind of cool.
Right.
Another thing I thought was neat last night, Al and Mary were able to come.
Yes.
Al, Leo, he's actually tomorrow. Yeah, today's Sunday, so tomorrow he's actually going in for surgery. So he wrote the original play, and he played the role in the play that I did last night. He normally was the MC DJ. So when we talked to them, like, we want to do this again, and he just, he's not feeling very well. And they weren't sure whether they're going to be here and when his surgery was scheduled and stuff like that. So luckily they had it not till tomorrow. So Mary, I talked to his wife Mary, and they were able to come. So that's the first time after all of these that they got to come as guests, which was kind of cool. So yeah, that was neat. And we gave him props during the show. So you'll see that in the videos. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to play this long video. I hope you stay with us. Normally we were averaging not you may have clicked off by now, but if not, watch the whole video. At the end, we're not going to come back and say click subscribe and like and comment. Do that. If you have comments, leave comments. Ask us questions. Something you like during the show, leave us a comment. That would be awesome, because we really like reading those and replying back to people. If you like the video, yeah, definitely, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It's helping out the channel and getting more people to see our haunted travels. And we've got more locations. They're all queued up, the videos. I'm trying to make them as fast as I can, but more things are coming out. So please do, and I want to keep doing it as long as people are watching it. I don't care about monetization and all that stuff with YouTube. I really don't care, but I want people to see our videos. So the last thing I want to talk about was the groom. And we don't have video of the groom dying, and I explained why we don't, because there was a couple reasons we specifically didn't do it, but he missed the cue.
He missed his cue to die.
That's the build-up of the whole show. He missed the cue. But that's okay. We kind of rewound. We made fun. It's like, let's try this again. But yeah, Mark, he did awesome as the groom. So in that little tag thing, and you see the groom with her, that was Mark Cole. And he's been a guest and a sponsor and everything with Dark Shadow Ghost Tours for since the beginning. But this is the first time he's acted, and we went to him and said when I knew I couldn't be the groom, because
he was going to originally be the
groom, and I knew that I needed somebody that knows how to keep everything going to do that part. I had to play Alice's part, so I'm like, who are we going to get to the groom? We were thinking, who's going to, and we just asked Mark, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So that was awesome. He did great. And but he just missed that cue. And go ahead, explain that.
So I do the bouquet toss, and then I pull out the chair and I sit down, and we get ready to do the garter toss. And so we call for the groom.
And I said, could the groom please come up to retrieve the garter?
And he's supposed to drop and die.
Stand up and then drop. He actually got up and
came across the thing,
you were freaking out.
And I was freaking out because I wasn't actually wearing a garter. And I'm like, okay, so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so he missed his cue, no big deal. We'll do it later. We'll find another way to show that he does. No, we can't, because I don't have a garter. He can't take it off and throw it. What are we gonna do?
Yeah. So and then there is actually a video after the run through where I actually mentioned, we were joking around about him marrying and stuff like that, and I said, yeah, you're gonna die before you go after the garter. So it second time it was mentioned, and then he missed it. So we took him in the back and said, okay, let's try this again. And I whispered in his ear, dude, you're supposed to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when he came up to me, I was like, sweetheart, are you looking okay? Maybe you need another drink. Go grab another drink before you come back out here.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, the rest of it is some vlogging and some clips from the show, and and then we come back at the end, but we don't say, please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment, hit the bell, all that stuff. Please do, especially leave us comments. That would be awesome. I want to hear what somebody. Now, if you're watching this video and you were there last night, give us a comment about some of your experiences. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Whatever. Love to hear those things. So, anything else?
No.
No. All right. So here we go. We're gonna roll the video, and show you last night's Till Death Do We Part 2018. Sean here with PanicD.com, Dark Shadow Ghost Tours, and Our Haunted Travels. And we told you we were going to do a vlog about this event we have going on. So I got my partner here. You can say your name.
Marianne Conley.
Who's playing the
Bride, Sophia Gallo. Or and shall I say Sophia Gallo Bisker?
Bisker, something like that. Okay. And we also have Dave here that's with the church, with St. Rose, that we're doing this as a fundraiser for.
Absolutely.
So, hey, got a couple questions.
Yes.
I'm going to put you on the spot because we didn't rehearse this.
We didn't.
We're just winging it. So, from what you've seen so far, what do you think? You think it's going to be a good night?
I'm very impressed.
And we're going to flip this around here. We'll do some footage so you can see what's going on. We're actually transforming a gym, a school gym, into a wedding reception.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and unfortunately, somebody's not going to make it.
Somebody's not going to leave the reception.
Somebody's
Somebody
not
is
gonna
actually
leave the
going to be deceased before the end of the evening.
That's right. So the experience so far dealing with Dark Shadow Ghost Tours and us and crew and all this fun stuff, we've been working on this for a while, but what do you think? Was it an easy thing for you guys, or was it hard?
Yes.
Was it stressful? Don't lie.
Okay, so it was stressful for me
Stressful.
because this was a first-time endeavor for our church. But I tell you what, you guys were great. It was like a one-stop shop with you guys. You know, I come to you and I said, "This is what I want. This is my vision," and you guys took that and you ran with it.
So let me ask you a question, which is one of the reasons why I got the idea to make this video. If we had a DVD and I said, "Dave, watch this. This is what we do," made things easier.
Probably.
Because it's hard for us to, you know, we have all kinds of stuff on our website. We meet and we talk about stuff and we kind of say, here's what we do. We bring the whole package. But if we kind of had maybe a video type thing, it would make things a little.
It probably would, right? Yeah, it would.
All right, so we are going to cut away and show you some of this transformation, and then tomorrow night we're going to try to get some footage. We're not going to record the whole thing. We'll record segments of it. Hopefully I could get some of the videotape tomorrow.
Hey, I have some wonderful
They're
girls.
busy. I already got them
Oh,
booked.
you already booked them? Oh, well.
I already got them booked. All right, so thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And hey, till next time. I should probably say this at the end, but I'm going to wrap it up because we always say it. So till next time.
Thanks for watching.
And happy hunting. Well, here's the shot of the gym as we were converting it to a reception hall. We hauled in all those decorations, and everyone's working hard. Hi, folks. It's 2:30. Means the show opens in about 3 hours. Doors open. I just heard from Marianne. She's actually on her way over to the venue, and I heard from some of the production crew and the other actors. I'm actually on my way now from our house over, and a little nervous. It's been a year and a half since we put one of these on. Things should go okay. Hoping. I guess it's too late now, so show starts at 5:30 regardless. So I hope to record some more videos throughout the evening, kind of give you behind the scenes as to how we put these things on. Last night we were there. We started at 6 o'clock. We wrapped up, left there about 10. About 4 hours of setting up the room to make it look like a wedding reception. And yeah, things went pretty good. Only forgot a few things, so I have them here with me. And Marianne had to work this morning, so she was off doing that and finishing up the flowers. I put a couple pictures out there, and we'll have some more pictures of the roses and things like that. So I'll come back later and record some more video, and yeah, so till then. Well, unfortunately, when I recorded this video, even though I did a voiceover, we had music playing in the background, so I'm going to have to redo the voiceover here so we don't get copyright issues. But so this is the room the day of the event. Everything's set up. You see all the tables are decorated. those tissue paper there, those are actually wine glasses that they're favors for the guests. We're coming over to the cake table. This is the cake for Sophia Gallo, and it's fake. That's it. It's a fake cake. That's one of our props. It's actually made out of styrofoam and plaster. This is the card table with the card box, and these flowers right here is actually one of our businesses. We could put pictures on roses, but these are the grandparents. That's actually Mary Ann's grandparents right there. But this is the wedding wishes table. No, with us in spirit. That's what that's called. But so here's some more of our roses. This is what Mary Ann was working on that morning, stamping those. Those were live roses right there. Of course, we have some napkins you saw there with the couple's name. These here, what you're looking at, are the wedding gifts. But Sophia's going to get upset later and say, just give away my gifts. So those are going to be the door prizes. And then somebody's going to win this 32-inch TV if they guess correctly who did it, how they did it, why they did it. So here's the other side of the reception hall. There's some of our, there's Mark. Hi, Mark. Part of the production crew. Now this is where String Theory is going to be sitting. I'll get some video of them playing later. These guys are awesome. But that's going to be the dinner music. Got some more of our production crew there. That's Andrew. Hello, Andrew. We got George and Ryan sitting over there. Yeah, everyone's getting ready. There's a green screen. Everyone gets a picture. That's Dave in the background. Yeah, time's ticking.
Got one of our actors here. We got the guy putting this on, Mr. Dominic Gallo, the father of the bride. First time you've acted in a murder mystery dinner?
Absolutely.
You nervous?
Absolutely.
Hey, it's gonna be fun though. I mean, once it clicks in, boom.
No problem.
Guess what? You know, once it clicks in, the people start coming through the doors. There's no stopping. We got to keep going.
Hey, you bet your boots.
And the good thing is, it'll be over tomorrow.
The show must go on.
That's
yeah.
right. All right, so we got Mr. Bill Mecker here. He's playing Dominic Gallo. Look at my hand shaking. Oh, the camera. Oh, my Lord. There we go. Let me see. Sorry, both.
I'm thinking you're the one who's so doggone nervous.
I am nervous. I mean, it's been a year and a half since we've done one of these.
Ah.
A year and a half. So, all right.
This is very good. Very, very good.
Time's ticking. What time is it? 3:10. Ooh, we're getting close. I'm getting nervous because most of the actors aren't here yet. I'll have to play all the parts. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll come back later and make some more video. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Look who I have here. I got my bride. She got married off.
I did. I married somebody else, but don't worry, dear.
Yeah, he's gonna
die. He'll be dead before the end of the night,
That's right.
and I'll be back to you.
How we looking?
I think we're looking okay. The ladies are still getting dressed.
Are you nervous?
No, they don't seem to be. Their biggest problem right now is runs in their hose. So, you know, hey, if that's the worst that happens.
All right, so hey, we're ticking down. We actually got to do a run through here. You're gonna run through with the run through.
You're gonna run it with me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna
you're
do
the
it with
cute
you.
guy.
I'm trying to keep everyone going here and
Yeah.
get things.
Hey, I didn't use a mirror to do my hair or
let's
makeup,
get
so
her.
how does this look?
Let's
Does it
get
look
her.
okay?
Here, I'll zoom. I'll do this the other way, and then I'll get a good shot of you. See.
Andrew, these are for you.
There. Oh, we're zoomed in.
I'll go back a little. Hi, Andrew.
That's lighting.
There we go.
There she goes.
There's the dress.
There's the dress. Hope it didn't go out of focus. There we go. There's the dress. We'll have some other video
Yes.
tonight.
Hopefully later on, something not so close.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So we gotta go do the run through.
Okay,
Get ready
let's
to
do
go.
it.
Okay.
And then I can go back around and sit down in the seat, like, fuming, yeah, pissed off. And then, yeah, then when she comes over, we're arguing while they're still dancing. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah. And then when they're done with the father-daughter dance, then we're coming back out on the floor? Is that how that's going?
Yes.
Yeah.
All couples come out, and that's when, like, kids, oh, no, you're not dancing with me now. That's my date, you know what I mean?
You
Just
did.
dance. That's gonna be a slow song, right?
seconds from the back.
All right, so okay, so while everyone else is leaving,
I'm loading up the drinks.
you're loading up some drinks, you're up there with her. Did you bring makeup son?
No. Unless he wants
Be in the bar.
Go. I can go on. Go on.
We can make it.
Do you have to wait?
Nothing to do with this.
Absolutely not. I would never hurt anyone. Especially never hurt you.
What about you, Gigi? Did you do this? You didn't like Glenn.
No one liked Glenn but me. Why would I ever?
Well, Mother, was it you? Did you kill my husband? I know you hate him, and it's just like everything else. It would just be like, oh, fix my problem, not yours.
Of course not. Why would you think such things?
Let's see. The cake, my shower, the reverse.
Okay, guys, we just finished our run through. We got the cast here that's having some food before we get started.
Yeah, it's cast dinner time.
There's a
Look,
groom.
I'm mic'd up and everything.
You're mic'd up and everything.
Yeah, the groom's really
Yeah.
coughing.
Yeah. There we go. So,
dear, look, it's my new husband.
oh, I gotta turn.
Hi, dear. Don't worry. He's gonna kick the bucket pretty soon.
Yeah, I just mentioned earlier. He's actually gonna die before he tries to get the garter because I couldn't let that happen. I'm sorry. So yeah. All right, so show starts here in about a half hour, 35 minutes. Tick, 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 tick. All right, so we'll get some footage during the show.
Okay, well, we didn't catch it on video, but this is right after my places call. Everyone's in place. We're getting ready to open those doors, and this is the receiving line to greet the guests as they are coming into the venue. So it's time, folks. Here we go.
Okay, folks, we just opened the doors. And people are starting to come. Hi, Richard.
Hey, call me.
Call me. All right, baby. We just opened the doors and the guests are starting to arrive. This place is going to get packed here real quick. There's a lot of people out there. Awesome. So here's String Theory here. These guys are great. Okay, guys. I'll tell you what. Look at this line back here. I told you there'd be a lot of people coming in. This is nuts. 239 guests. Starting to fill up. So I'm gonna go check on things. Be back. All right, here's where we had just a little bit of a dilemma. Wardrobe malfunction. The bride's veil broke, so we had to use some gaffer's tape and tape it up there, get her fixed. In this shot, you actually see Richard there on the right walking around. Now, Richard is a hired escort for the mother of the bride, and he goes around all night hitting on women and giving business cards. So later on, when you see him, call me, that kind of thing, it kind of makes sense now. Now, we also have the actors going around mingling with the tables, giving out clues, just like a normal wedding reception. They're going up and greeting them, but we have a thing that we call Glen Bucks, and the guests can actually bribe the actors to get more additional clues in order to try to solve the murder mystery dinner. And then we run a contest with the actors, between the actors. Whoever can collect the most Glen Bucks by the end of the evening actually wins a gift card. Our winner for this show was Patrick, and he did pretty good as far as collecting those Glen Bucks. Now, another thing that was kind of funny from the evening, and we didn't get video of it, but it was pretty funny. When we do the bouquet toss, which you'll see coming up here, Richard ran over, and every one of the single ladies up on the dance floor, he was passing out business cards to everybody, and that was totally improv, and it was really a funny moment. Now, we got, from here on out, we'll be playing just segments of the entire murder mystery dinner. We can't record the whole thing and play the whole thing due to copyright, and we got to kind of watch that a little bit. But it's little clippets here and there. Some of them are pretty quick, but it'll kind of give you an idea about the play. Now, coming up here, we're going to have the Monsignor give the blessing for the dinner, and he was just awesome. We did not know that he was going to do this, and he just played into it just perfectly. So this next video actually coming up next. It's hilarious.
Where's he at? We have all this stuff at St. Rose this afternoon. No money from this family. Where is the cash? Did we tell you before the rehearsal? Cash wedding. No wedding, no cash. Checks in the mail. Do you believe that? I don't think so. I don't think so. So you're going to get a very short prayer because there was no cash. We just prayed for a long marriage for Sophia and Glenn. Did you hear that? Long. Longer than your life. Long. Let's congratulate the bride and the groom. We still need that money.
How many people have been to a murder mystery dinner before? Not many. Oh, yeah, we gotta keep them. How about a dark side of ghost murder mystery dinner? Well, it has been a year and a half since our last production. So this night we got to crank it up a notch and make things right. So, first things first, I need to turn your attention to your playbill. Everybody has a playbill, right? Is everyone awake? All right. Your playbill is a very important tool for this evening. Inside that playbill, it lists the actors. Those are the people you're focusing on. So no, I did not do it. The photographer didn't do it. Look at the actors, okay? But I want to turn your attention to the very end. That last page is going to be your ballot at the end of the evening that you can vote to see who did it, how they did it. There's 3 things on that. Okay? For a chance to win that 32-inch television back there. So somebody in this room's going home with that TV. Can I get a woo-woo at least?
Take the TV.
All right. There's still one. Okay. Also, next to that page lists the top 10 things that can help you get through tonight. I'm only going to talk about a few of them. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you, for the first time, Mr. and Miss Glenn Fisker.
Okay, what we got going on right here is that we allow one of the guests to actually be one of the actors, like play a role. So they drop a ticket in, and then we just draw a random guest that actually gets to play one of the roles.
9, 3, 6, 4, 0, 1, 1.
I'm so glad that you can all join us. I'm so glad that you're here to spend the evening with us. Please enjoy the food. I hear it's been delicious, especially some of you who, had a little second or third plate. But with that, it's okay. So enjoy the food, enjoy the drink, and again, thank you all so much for joining us on our special day. All right, Glenn?
Okay, I want to give a special toast. And if everybody could raise your glasses along with me. To my bride, Sophia. To my best friend. To my soulmate. And sooner, my lover. Sorry, Monsignor. We promise we have waited.
Because my Sophia's happiness is truly the most important thing in the whole world to me. I'll tell you, I have something special. I know how much you love my white chocolate cannolis. I have them specially shipped in.
Oh, yummy.
No. The bigger one's for him. I know we've had our differences, but that's to welcome you as my son. Let bygones be bygones.
Speech? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sophia, first you. Obviously, you will always have that special little place in my heart. And, I just wish you nothing but the best, and may nothing but the best opportunities come to you. Because sometimes things are blessings in disguise, So, everybody, to Sophia, first and foremost, raise your glass before I get to Glenn.
Okay. I'll just get it myself. Always the lazy one sitting down. Oh, thank you.
Well, Sophia, my first cousin, best friend,
sit under that tree with all of our cousins and run our little donut shop while the sap was running out of that old maple tree. To all the times when I used to go out and forget where my shoes were and my pants. Sorry, Monsignor. 20s really don't remember much. Anyways, this isn't about me. This isn't about me. Where was I? Oh, okay. So on your special day, you really do look beautiful. And Glenn, you're really something special. So in this moment, this toast, you could raise your glasses for Sophia. And let's be honest, if you don't have a glass, maybe you could raise your standards because I sure wish Sophia had.
What? You don't think you can take it? Why not? All that alcohol? I think you'll be all right, right?
I've been a doctor for a long time. You'll be fine. Take a hot drop.
Just take it, Glenn.
I'm sure I see that, whatever that is.
And I would like to say something to you both as well. For as much as Dominic and I are in love with each other, we wish you the same amount of love. We hope that you will have a long life together. So Sophia, this is for you. And if there is ever anything that I can do for you, you know how fond I am of you. If there's ever anything at all I can do, you just let me know.
Thank you, Angela.
I hope you know how much I love you
Of course, Dad.
and how much I would do anything for you. I will protect you and give you anything. Just remember this. Don't ever forget it. That I love you forever and I'll do anything I can to help you. Glenn,
Thank you, Dad.
stand up, young man. With this being said, I hope you've understood everything that I've told Sophia. I want you to know that it's common knowledge that I'm not like you.
Good. Big thing. It smells good.
Here's to you, Glenn, and Sophia. I hope you have a happy, healthy, and prosperous life together. Welcome to the family, son.
All right, now can we have the father and bride and the bride dance for the father and bride dance?
Rolling.
I heard the square one, 4 layers, square, with this right on it.
Right there.
Oh my.
Oh, you were upset.
What? Mother! Mother! What? It's like Cynthia and Glenn wants to be
I hear that they red velvet.
Oh, red velvet cake is my favorite.
We get Chinese.
But not her.
I hear the cakes.
Ooh, cake to die for, chocolate velvet, red velvet.
Oh, that is to die for.
Oh, is that cream cheese icing? Oh.
All right, are we ready?
Okay, ready? You okay, Liz?
I heard that, especially.
Just for them. Look at how intricately placed the chocolate chips are. Oh my gosh.
All right, let me serve.
Funny thing is, I heard she doesn't even like it.
No, but it's all about it.
Yeah.
All about it.
I was just like it.
All right, well, what do you think? Do they smash it?
Yeah.
Eat it or smash it?
Okay, in this scene here, you see the groom sitting at the table there, and he's not doing too well. And the bride's trying to get him some assistance. He's coughing. Obviously, somebody's poisoned him. And I went over to Mark, actually, when he was sitting there, and he kind of looked like he wasn't feeling too good, but it was awful hot in there. And, these guys had these tuxes on. But, yeah, he's not going to make it.
2, 3.
All right, so this is after the groom had passed. We did not get any video or anything of him actually passing out in front of everyone. And kind of a couple of reasons why we didn't. Number one are people who were actually video, which was Mark was actually videoing for us. He actually had a little bit of a role to help get the groom out of the room. But another reason is, if somebody else wants to come to this in the future, have a little bit of element of surprise. But yeah, so here we have the bride is all distraught.
I need my money. There you are. Oh. I have.
This is like a lot of alcohol.
Hey, lad. I know you can hear me. Oh, no. Be careful, Rick. That's your rescue all the time. Listen, honey. It's been real. It's been real. But, I gotta skip town before the buzz shows up. Seems like you're already here. So, I'm going to leave this with you. You can just drop the payment off my house, okay?
No, wait a minute. I paid you for all night. You are leaving early. You have to take me to the airport. You have to take me and my
All right, so this is wrapping up. Mary Ann's doing a great job here with the fake crying. She could not cry. She tried, so she faked it. But this is the wrap up where we're kind of recapping everything and accusing everybody. But yeah, so coming to the end here.
What are you doing over there collecting money? Is it you?
All right, listen, folks. At this time, Sophia might not know who killed Glenn, but I bet you do. So here's what I want you to do. Make sure you fill out that ballot that I told you in the beginning. It's in the back of that playbill. And we're going to have the staff come around and collect those ballots. And we're going to tally them up and see who wins that TV back there. So make sure you get those filled out. Staff, please go around and make sure you collect everyone's ballot. So give us a few minutes here. Murder mystery dinners. He said, oh, absolutely, we'll give it a shot. So tonight's dinner is based off of original murder mystery dinner from Mr. Al Leo, sitting right over there. Give him a round of applause. That's when I get this started. Go ahead and stand up, Al. And give him another hand, because if it wasn't for him, none of us would be here. All right, so let me set this down. It is great pleasure and great honor to present you guys with a check on, and this is everybody here that's chipped in, with how much money we raised tonight for St. Rose. Are you ready? You guys ready? $3,842.07. That's all you got. You got it? Dave, you get the 7 cents? All right, we're going to take a quick break. I don't think we got a camera. You got us on video back there? Yes, I do. All right, cool. All right, we got some more stuff to get away. You guys got them orange tickets? I need that orange tumbler. Bring that on up here. How about another round of applause for Dave and his team here? All right, you gonna go? Keep going? All right. Okay, let's sit down there. Where's Bella? Come on, you can draw these tickets for us. How? Check them up again. They're all right. All right, here we go. This is for, what was it, $462. I'm going to hand this to you. You can take this out to the person that knows. Ready? Red ticket number 2257166. Turn that up a little bit. At this time, I want to introduce to you the cast for tonight's show. Playing Richard Gere's Mr. Chris Mohan. Playing the best man, Patrick McCormick. Josh and Frankie. Chris, you guys come on. Playing the maid of honor, Gigi DiMartino, and my sister-in-law, Joanne Reagan. All right, playing Dr. Angela Colombo, Dario Diamaleski. Playing the mother of the bride, Sheila Smith Gallo, Nicole Holt. Playing the father of the bride, Dominic Gallo, Mr. Bill Mecker Jr. our dead groom, Glenn Bisker, Mr. Mark Cole. Mark ain't looking good here, buddy. Just saying. All right, last but not least, the woman who was responsible for most of tonight's show, she actually did most of the production, co-produced with me, did all the printed work, worked on the playbills, did all the stuff, made the roses, playing the bride, Sophia Gallo, my bride, Mrs. Marianne Donnelly. Okay, so what did you say? We had 46?
We had 46 individuals in this room who chose the correct person.
46 out of 239.
But not all 46 of you had all three things correct: the person, the means, and the reason why.
How many were there?
That was 31, I believe. You have the card. Oh, maybe I gave it to you.
31.
31 of you.
Okay.
You are all in this bucket.
All right, so how many do you think that Glenn did it to himself because he didn't want to be part of the family? Huh?
Just a couple of you. I saw a couple.
How many people think that Richard Gears did it? Oh, we're not getting any response. Nobody. Okay. How many think the bride did it?
I did. I love Glenn. I love him so much.
How many people think Sheila did it with the cannoli, poison cannoli? You did? Yeah, you were wrong. How many people think Sheila did it with the poison wedding cake?
Oh, Gigi.
Gigi, did I say?
You said Sheila.
Oh, that's a long day. Sorry. Gigi. How many think Gigi did it with the poison wedding cake? How many people think Dr. Angela did it with the poison blossom? Well, you were wrong too. So this leads to two suspects. So could you two please step forward? Dominic, Father, Patrick, is that his name?
Daddy, did you do it? Patrick, really?
How many think that Dominic did it with the poison scotch? No. He didn't. It was Now, for those of you, I asked at the beginning how many people went in Dark Shadow Ghost Stories before. This is the third time we've done this one. The way this play is any one of us could have done it, and we just basically picked one and said that's who did it. So, how about a round of applause for our actors?
Okay, we have some photos for you from the night. That first one there is the background and the photos that every one of the guests got when they come in. We took them on the green screen and used that background. But we thought we'd put the candid photos in here in case there's something that was missed on video. We do have a few things. There's that cookie table, which was picked clean. A lot of cookies. But yeah, here's the tables again. And those glasses, those wine glasses on there with the tissue, that was a favor too. And it had the logo stamped on them, just like the roses. And got some more. That's Joanne and Mark there. That's another sample of the backgrounds that all the guests got. So go ahead and watch this, and I'll turn the music up here, and you can watch some of the photos from the event.
up another one.
Are you
I'm
tired?
exhausted. Yeah.
I'm still in super fast mode.
You got the
I got
adrenaline
it.
going.
Yeah, I'm still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your husband died.
Yeah, he did. He didn't make it. I cried.
So they didn't get any bad reviews. I mean, everyone seemed to be happy.
Everybody leaving said they had a nice time. I asked them as they were leaving, and everybody seemed real pleased. So
All right, so that's going to wrap up another one.
yeah,
Our shadow goes towards panicd.com, Our Haunted Travels.
yeah. Now it's time to
Okay.
clean up.
Now it's time to clean up.
That's my least favorite part.
Okay, folks. Till next time,
Thanks for watching.
and happy hunting.
If you like this video and like to see more in the future, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and give us a like below. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching this episode of Our Haunted Travels.